So I am attorney Tanisha Henry. I ran for common pleas court judge in this current election. I was number 13 on the ballot. I was not endorsed by the party nor backed by the Bar Association.
Wow.
However, I still have a right to run. I am not less qualified because I couldn't afford to pay to play for politics, nor was I accepted by the bar because they have an automatic presumption of no for anyone who's practiced less than 10 years. This is my 10th year, so I'm not sure how that was applicable to me. But if you don't know how elections are controlled in the city, you kind of just run with what's been trusted for decades, which is understandable. And then oftentimes that information is not shared with the public, so the people don't know that they have options. Or they feel that, well, they did the vetting for me, so I should just go with that. I was vetted by countless other organizations, entities, politicians, newspapers, etc., and who did actually back me. But if you're not aware that you can be vetted this way or that way, you kind of just go with what you've always known. And so that's where I fell. I managed to get about 62,000 votes. I might have been about 14,000 votes away from a seat, which is impressive because I don't come from politics. I don't know anything about politics. My family wasn't raised to be political, and we were taught to stay out because of the wickedness, because of the corruption, because of the money involved. And while that's right, wrong, or indifferent, depending on where you come from and what you believe, this experience has taught me that my family was not wrong. They taught me right, and they taught me well. However, I'm of the mind of, we as people complain all the time about things that we don't like, things that are not happening. So even when people come to me as friends, I tell them, put your money where your mouth is. You're gonna put up or shut up. Somebody has to step out and do something. And so knowing nothing, having a campaign team where none of us come from politics, having no money, and making the choice to run against a machine, I did that. If you look at the numbers, I did that well. So I understand that I don't have a reason to hang my head in shame, and that we're just gonna have to do it again. Make some adjustments. We learned a lot. I'm grateful for the experience and what I learned. I still don't like a lot of things, and I learned that I also don't like a lot of politicians, even our favorite. You learn something different about all of them when you go through the process, and it's really nasty and wicked out here. I don't want to be a part of that. I've always distinguished myself from that because I thought growing up that politics were about people, about democracy, about having a voice, and about making a decision. But the city is not set up that way, and people don't know that. I don't want to sound like what is it?
Sore loser.
Thank you. Because I have a lot to be grateful for. I met a lot of people. I was on a lot of radio syndications, and people have been calling from other states saying, we know your name here. How can we help you in Philadelphia? I'm grateful for the opportunity to just have a platform to be able to talk with people, to